We're going to evaluate the last 6 months of President Bill's government, including his trip to China.
Excellency went to China. By the way, His Excellency was not planning to go to China personally, the state of Civic, because he had just done a state visit to China. But the president of China reached out to His Excellency and said, for such an important meeting on China-Africa relations, the current president of the Security Council, because of your posture, your position as a leader, you need to be here. And he made personal overtures and changed his schedule so that he can make allowances for His Excellency. And when we went there, the press secretary's office has released a summary of some of the things that he was able to bring back, not just the fact that China's commitment of $50 billion to be spent in Africa over the next 3 years. Sierra Leone is positioned to get that. 50 million signed for Smart Sierra Leone project, an agreement signed on Digital Village project as well. The Mineral Wealth Fund, which I think we have not discussed yet enough, is a major initiative that has the potential to be a primary economic game changer. For eons in this country, we've all decried the fact that while we're blessed with such vast amounts of natural resources, we are recipients of only a paltry bit of the returns from those mineral wealth. What happens is, for example, in the last year, in terms of exploitation and export of our wealth, was about $1 billion. What did we get back in terms of returns? $25–30 million. That is a shame. That is modern day plunder. But this is because we were not in the business, both in terms of investment, but also in terms of being on the value chain. What the Mineral Wealth Fund does is the first state-owned. The state has the majority there, and it's basically a private sector-run, nationally owned Mineral Wealth Fund. We've now passed papers in cabinet that allows us to take control of our resources in some of our mining deposits that are underexplored, unexplored right now, and we're using that to have major conversations about how the state can attract investment. So in China, the agreement that was signed there includes just not investments in its Kolili iron ore deposit, but also that it will be a basis, because it was a framework agreement, for critical infrastructure with the best and the biggest infrastructure companies in China. This is a huge win for this country.